Hello, and welcome back to Lords of the Fallen. So, last time we completed a side boss, and now we'll head on with the main quest. We do have a level and a bit here we can spend, so I'm going to. Probably looking at... Let's see. Radiance, maybe. How much would that give us? Holy damage will go from plus 70 to plus 174, so an additional 4 holy damage on our weapon. Or we can go strength and get from plus 147 to plus 154. Neither particularly amazing, but not bad. That gives us 4 extra damage, and this gives us, yeah, about 4 extra damage, so it doesn't overly matter. But we'll go Radiance because that also buffs up our mana. And we do want to push it over the edge just to get the next level here, so we've got a fair few for 800, so we'll start with 3, and I think we'll be nearly there. Right. A bit more actually. Right. How close are we? We should be very close now, yeah. 11 and a half. Yeah, we're gonna have to take an 800 one. And that should do it. Bit of extra attack damage, bit extra mana. We'll head up and we will get on with the main quest. So again, it isn't brilliant at showing you where you have to go next, but where you're meant to go is actually through here. So it's back to where we beat Pieter, and back through here, where we should then get yeah, this doesn't look great. That looks to be the hand in the distance, remade here using, yeah, corpses. Wonderful. And if we go through, we get some new ones of these. But yeah, this is, so like I said, this is basically where we're meant to go here.
You'll have to do better than that if you want this land, coward.
Keep your distance! I warn you!
The Book of Lineage. We've found it. It's there. We can hand that in then. So we trek back. I will say, from what I've seen, I've only looked up to when we get to the door. But yeah, basically, there's a lot of back and forth and backtracking and all that sort of thing as we go through here. Oh, that flickered then. Okay. Where has he gone? The sort of git keeps moving about, doesn't he? God forbid that he stays still for 5 minutes while I fetch this bloody book for him. Right, where are you? Oh, look. He must be around here somewhere. I don't think he'll be all the way down here. He might be out on that balcony again. I'll check the back as well. If he isn't there, then he isn't there, but hopefully we can find him. Otherwise we might meet him on the way, maybe. Don't want a repeat of Stormont though, so we'll give a good check around for him. No, he's not here. Definitely not here. Right. He ain't stood out here again, no. Right. He's buggered off somewhere. God knows where, but he has gone. Do you like... Where the... He wasn't there, now he
there
is.
it is.
What?
These fresh scuffs. Were they caused by your carelessness? Well, you performed the task required of you, so I suppose I can overlook it. In fact, to show the extent of my gratitude, I'd be glad to fight alongside you at some point during your travels. It's the least I can do. Having a decorated swordsman like Andreas of Ebb at your side is no small privilege, friend. Treasure it. Having a is no small.
Right. Okay. So, it looks like the reward is we can now, I guess, summon him. Which, probably... Oh, that's a bit grim. Right. That's probably going to be quite good then, because I'm assuming now we won't have Stormund. So I guess we've got a choice between him and Pieter, and I don't know what's happening with the Iron Wayfarer now. Looks like he's gone a bit berserk, so he's probably not available anymore. So I'm guessing, yeah, I'm guessing he's just been completely consumed by that rune he picked up. God knows why we let him pick it up, but we did, and now he's doing this. So, yeah, we'll have a choice between Pieter and Andreas then, I'm guessing, from now on. And Stormund may, you know, who's kind of MIA, probably won't be available, given that we balked his quest. But, right. We'll head on down. I can't go through this door. This isn't a shortcut or anything. Right. So what we basically have to do. So it's the big ass abbey in Upper Calrath. But we can't use our previously unlocked vestiges and shrines and that to get to it. Thought that was an item then on there. But it was just like shining on the floor. Anyway, whatever. Right. Oh yeah, we just lantern this, don't we? I think the aura that really messes with our stamina, with our mana rate, is the healing aura. Wow. Our poise is so high that he can't stagger us out of attacks now. Wonderful. Right. I probably should have rested as well while we were at Skyrest, but oh well. One thing I am aware of is that on the way, well, I'll point it out when we get there, it's fairly obvious-ish. Bonk. There's that trapper, right, okay. Random item, lovely. Bit of upgrade materials. Good. You know, we could just do this. And that. And now we've got our withered health back in our pocket. Right. Okay. Well, can I go ramp through there? Yes, I can. Okay. Ooh, that's not good. Right. Let's see, where are we here? Damn. We blocked that much damage now that, honestly, most things just, if we're blocking it, just bounces off us practically at this point. Right. Okay. So, I am going, firstly, to get this vigor. Is there anywhere I can place? Yes, there. That's where I saw it. Just in case the worst should happen. I'm going to do a little rest here. There's the exploding one. Bonk. Right, there we go. And there's Andreas, waiting to talk to us. Right. Okay. And just took a moment there, went and used the toilet, but back now. Right, want to go and face the boss without anything else in my mind, so to speak.
As you
Now
can
we need
see,
to talk to him.
I'm a man of my word, for honor and camaraderie. As you can
So,
see,
yeah.
honor.
In the end, he wasn't a complete tool. Let's try not to get him killed then. Though, I'm not liking the odds, but we'll see. Now we can return from Umbral there. And I will admit, I have, as I mentioned, because I had to kind of look up where the hell I'm supposed to go here. basically, in looking up where to go, kind of got some minor spoilers of the area. So I've just so full clarification, I've looked forwards up until you get to the cathedral gates. But as you can see, that's done something over there. And what it's done is it has gotten rid of a umbral parasite thing that basically was going to give the boss some extra defense. We've now gotten rid of that. Because, yep. Oh, you're kidding me. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, let's find out where it's dropping us off here. Where are we? So yeah, like I was saying though, so I've seen up until we open the doors to the cathedral, which is basically the goal. And that little cutscene where it pans across and it shows you it leading over to the cathedral. That's where I'm at. Right. Got him. Okay. I think we've seen this one before, but just to be sure.
Please, wait! Look! I've a fortune in coin and jewels right here in my hands. It's all yours. Take it, and I can get you more. A lot more. Just, please, don't! Ah!
Right. And, yeah, kind of spoiling what the boss is, but all I'll say is, where is it? We'll put some of these on, right. Bit of a spoiler, yeah. I'm looking for fire resistance. Now, how does, say for example, Ruiner armor match up against this that I've got on? Where is the Ruiner armor? Got it a while back. So that's kind of some of the best fireproof gear, isn't it? I really need to get rid of some of these at some point, just to make it easier to sift through when I need something. There it is. We've got 176 versus 214, so it's not bad, this armor, actually, for fire resistance. In fact, yeah, the Ruiner torso is probably the only thing that's better. Infernal Enchantress as well, but the physical damage, physical resistance on that is appalling. Yeah, right. Basically, do we want to go to Ruiner armor? The physical damage is way worse. And the burn and ignite resistances, it's not much better now. Tancred's is surprisingly good. I guess because Tancred, the boss we beat to get this, was like, you know, tainted by demonic heresy and so on. He is it's a little bit, it's got more fire resistance and things, but less holy resistance, I guess, to kind of reflect the demonic influence on it. You know, it's like less radiant but more infernal gear. So it's not actually too bad. I've just remembered as well. And I'm curious, I'll quickly nip back, and then we'll get on with this boss. Because you've probably figured it out. What shows up after each major boss we tend to beat, or at least tends to. It doesn't always, it's not a hard, it's not a hard rule, it seems to be more... I think he's done it at least 2 or 3 times, but yeah. Anyway. We do now have the Judge Cleric Radiant Sentinel, don't we? Radiant Sword, which is Agility Radiance. A Spear, Agility Radiance as well. Corrupted Sword is all, every single stat. Gauntlets, Heavy Arms. The Armour, Heavy Torso. Oh, and you get the corrupted set as well. I get it. So there's 2 sets of gear. So summon a number of lacerating thorns. Corrupted banner javelin. The remnants of a war banner can be thrown or placed in the ground. Inflicts physical damage and fire damage. Right. And that's a that's a ranged weapon because it uses ammo and things. Okay, odd. Pyroclastic stone. Summon a bouncing igneous rock that explodes with each impact. Cleric's wrappings. So these, the corrupted ones here, so we've got a medium head, heavy armour, and light arms. Or we've got light head, heavy leggings, heavy torso, heavy arms. And a sword that scales into everything. I mean, I know immediately that the cleric's armour is not as good as mine, at least on physical. And I don't think the gauntlets are either. I think mine are more like 80, in the 80s on physical. Right. With that said, it's like, well, what else am I going to spend these on? I think I'm probably going to at least get the sword. Oh, we can cast this, which is apparently extremely hard to do. It's Radiance 35 to use that. Christ. Right. Yeah, we'll get some, we'll grab some of these. We'll grab the heavy armour. Never know when you're going to need it. The next time we're fighting something that does holy damage, that armour will be really, really well geared for it. Oh, we didn't get a helmet, did we, with all that set? Right. So yeah, this is actually... Okay, on resistances, the corrupted armour is absolutely fantastic at pretty much everything. And is very high physical resistance as well. The other armour is weak versus fire and ignite and burn. Very weak actually. But its holy resistance is basically nearly double the corrupted version. So, though the corruption is better all round, Judge Cleric's armour is just specific toward holy damage. Right, interesting. Funnily enough, right, so our holy is on, not holy, our fire is on 176. Yeah, this is not much better. Burning and ignite, not. Oh, it's actually significantly better on burn and ignite. It's tempting to go to the corrupted for this fight. Yeah, there were gauntlets, weren't there? And it seems to be the case with this, so... Oh, did she not have... Well, the corrupted gauntlets medium armor or something. Did I not get those? Did I not bother? And yeah, again, it's geared towards holy resistance. We might be going in like this then. I'll just check. With all the other stuff just like medium and kind of rubbishy arm and stuff. Yeah, head, arms, head, leggings. Right. So the corrupted stuff is all like medium and light. The regular stuff is mostly heavy with a light helm, which is basically just the crown of thorns. Okay, okay. Well, this should give us that little bit of extra kick in terms of fire resistance. Speaking of, we want increased resistance to ignite. And can we get deal additional fire and wither? Increase fire defense and wither defense. That might be the one we want. Is the one that's just fire, or is it that the best that we've got? We can do all status effects if we want. I think that's probably our best one. Increase fire and wither defense. Fire resist is now 637. And we've got some burn balm and some whole assaults equipped, so we'll probably want to swap some spells out as well. I think while it's funny just putting all the auras on, it isn't actually particularly effective. And we could have some better stuff on. So we'll swap some of those out and then we'll give this boss our best attempt that we can. Right. So, we want... Aura of Tenacity, yes. Radiant Weapon, yes. Sanctify, sure. Invigorating. Heals you and both you and nearby allies. It might not actually be bad putting that on, because we do have an ally here. That might not be the worst idea. What happens then with this? So that's really underwhelming. Are we really expecting something incredibly cool? And it requires 35 radiance for that? Okay. I'm gonna go with the Judgment. We've seen this used by that in that Paladin fight, and it's rather hilarious, so we're gonna go for that. Right. We've already talked to him, so if you haven't guessed it, place your bets now. But you should know who it is.
As you can see, I'm a man of my word. You have nothing to fear now.
Gotta wait for the dismount. But yes, as you can see, it doesn't really do much to us anymore. Does any of this?
Give me that lamb.
Charge! Double parry. I'm not sure where our comrade has gone here. He's already dead or something. I'm worried that he insta-died when he got here. Which would be a kind of sucky way to go, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Give me that lamb.
Where is it? Get him. Boom. There. Heal up a bit. I'm definitely glad I went with all that fire resistance, but yeah, it's definitely as he gets toward the end and into this phase, he definitely suddenly ramps up. Doesn't help that all our ores and things wore off at this point. Ah. We aren't dead yet, you twat. Gotcha. Ow. And we've got some flesh from him as well. What we do with it? Don't know. We're just going around collecting like skin carvings off of people. Apparently. And we've now got a remembrance of him. Annoyingly though, again, it's now I don't know what's happened to Andreas. Is he gone? Did he die at the beginning without me even noticing? But yeah, I think he's gone. We do now though get to spend some more scouring stuff on this if we wish. I'm honestly trying to remember the way we came in, because we've gotten spun around a bit here. This is good enough. And I think we came in that way. I think. No, it was this way, wasn't it? Right. Some back street thing? Yeah. Oh, he's not dead.
As you can see, for honor.
Well, there we go. He isn't dead. But before we go any further whatsoever, we need to kind of reshuffle our stuff around here. Starting with spending these upgrade points before we go. Right. I might honestly start going into strength now, just because I'm just beginning to think like we're getting to the end here. I may wish to move to that other shield in my next playthrough, and it requires 35 strength. I might actually, you know, in the grand scheme of things in New Game Plus, get to the point where I can wield the giant Omega shield. You know, the Shield of Whispers, whatever it's called. Right. So I might start gearing toward that. Again, that's if I do the New Game Plus. I have heard that they're adding a bunch of New Game Plus modifiers, which sounds interesting. So, So I might end up actually doing that. I'm not going to keep this Invigorating Aura on now, because we've not got him as an ally anymore, and honestly, it was, well, useless, wasn't it? I honestly think we'll just put on a standard shot here. Well, in fact, we can have a bloody beam laser. Might as well go with that. And I should rest, because we are very low on heals. We had to use a lot of heals then very quickly because they were just on us. And that boss kind of is very much just on you. We can also equip these. I believe we had... Was it... Oh, and we never looked at this bountiful thing. Increase item discovery rate. Oh. Interesting. I suppose that and the moth ring for additional vigor, if you're just going around grinding, is quite good. Yeah, I believe we had the mine owners for the stamina, mostly stamina regen rate really that I'm wanting that for. And the health regen over time. The get mana from killing enemies was honestly rather poor. It was so little that I barely noticed it. Anyway, that's going to do it for the episode though. We're back in our gear, we've beaten the boss, and we're ready to continue on with the main story, if it'll now let us. Thank you very much for watching though, we'll be doing that next time. I'll see you then.